we said Trump would never get Greenland, and now he's got the framework of a deal for Greenland. And now he says he wants to go after Canada. Kevin, I can't take that seriously. Can you?
The Greenland deal, whatever it's going to be, may not be purchase of sovereignty. It may be access or co-management to put in this dome of defense that he's been talking about. So you've got Alaska on the west, you've got Greenland on the east, but you can't do this dome with what's right in the middle, and that's Canada. Yeah. So you saw, if you looked at the text of the two speeches within 12 hours of each other, Carney, that's the Prime Minister of Canada, throwing barbs at Trump. Trump throws barbs back saying, Mark, don't say those kind of things. That's Trump speak for let's start talking. He's not going back in buying the country. That's a non-starter. Everybody knows that. But a strategic alliance so that this dome idea, call it the golden dome of defense, whatever you want to call it, the technology exists for this now, but you got to put Canada in the middle. I went long as soon as I heard that, the Canadian dollar. With Trump, you've got to read the signal out of all the noise in that 2-hour speech. Two signals. The Canadian go long on the dollar, 100%. I'm 100% going to be right on that. And number two, I immediately took control of another 13,000 acres in the U.S. because now the big guy's telling me I can get a permit in 7 months on nat gas. And that's all about data centers. I love what happened in Davos. I've never seen so much policy. You just have to listen. You have to listen to all the, whatever you want to call it, the bluster. But there's some great stuff coming.
Different subject. I want you to listen to what the Citadel's CEO, Ken Griffin, had to say about economic policy in the Biden era.
There were so many decisions that were so poorly thought out in terms of economic consequences. It cost the U.S. economy dearly.
Well, Kevin, 1 year into President Trump's second term, can we still blame Biden for our lingering problems?
You can in this sense. As you know, Stuart, I don't shill for politicians. Because they come and go. The policy can be tremendously damaging. What he's talking about is the lingering policy from the previous administration, which destroyed initiative in risk capital. I'm one of those guys. Some of the federal policy was insane. It made no sense whatsoever, and it pushed capital away. That policy is being modified, some of it around deregulation, some of it around state policy, where states are starting to get very aggressive, trying to figure out syncing with federal policy. So if you really want to attract capital, you have to get in sync with a deregulation. That's what he was talking about. And yes, there's some very bad policy in the previous administration. And I'm not trying to beat up Biden himself. I don't care. That policy was written by lawmakers, many of them, not just one. And some of them were staffers that controlled either the House or the Senate at the time. Bad policy has bad outcomes.